Sort of like the claim Catholics worship Mary. That claim is true.
So yes, Catholics do worship Mary and the saints, but that does not mean that we are committing idolatry. You see, the word worship originates from giving someone their worthship. It just means to honor someone for the work that they did. Now, there are two different types of worship. There is latria worship and there is dulia worship. In Matthew 4:10, Jesus says, "You shall worship the Lord your God and him only." And to most readers, that will seem like Jesus is prohibiting all forms of worship to anyone other than God. But keep in mind, the word worship did not exist when this gospel was written. Instead, this was written in Greek, which has two words for the word worship. There's latria and there's dulia. Now, Jesus uses latria, which means to sacrifice to and lay down your life to someone. And that is what's being prohibited. We are not supposed to sacrifice to anyone or lay down our lives to anyone other than God. Both Catholics and Protestants agree on this. But what Jesus doesn't prohibit is giving dulia to anyone else, which just means to honor them. In fact, God commands us to give people their worthship, or to worship them, in Philippians 2:29, when Paul writes, "Receive him in the Lord with all joy, and give honor to such men." Furthermore, in 1 Thessalonians 5:12, we are told to honor those who labor amongst us and to esteem them very highly in love because of their good works. Mary even calls us to give us her worthship in Luke 1:48 when she says all generations of Christians are supposed to call her blessed. A great example of this is a graduation party. Let's say your son is just now graduating high school and you want to celebrate his success. You might throw him a party, put up pictures of him, and play music about graduating and how proud you are of him. Now, that is a form of worship. You are giving him honor and giving him his worthship. But that does not mean you are committing idolatry by honoring someone. It's the same exact thing with the saints. We look at all the wonderful, godly things that people have done, and we give them their worthship, which, yes, is technically worship, but not the same worship that we give to God. I know that this claim is going to trouble a lot of Protestants and Catholics, but that's simply because the connotation of the word worship has changed so much throughout history. It really is not a bad thing to give worship to someone other than God, but it is idolatry to give someone latria worship other than God.